to just have a little bit of box office chat, John. We've not done it in a little while in terms of Thanksgiving box office weekend.
Thanksgiving.
Something that we don't do over
Okay,
here.
we're
But
thanks.
But
wish we did.
The facts and figures that you have obviously produced in your article are obviously the dollar. So
it's Thanksgiving.
It does make sense. Yeah, exactly, John. And I'll tell you something. And people
do you not wish
don't know
that
about
Thanksgiving was celebrated over here?
Kinda.
Christmas without the baggage.
Because I like the food, and I do like a good nosh.
But then there's a Korean guy I watched even that came to London.
Yeah.
And he couldn't believe the size of the meals we eat on a regular basis. Your Sunday roasts and things like that, your bangers and mash and toad in the hole. He's like, this is hearty food that I wish we ate all the time. We only reserve this for Christmas and Thanksgiving in the States. It's a Korean American. So I suppose we kind of do get Thanksgiving every second week here.
Sunday roast.
Yeah, we get a Sunday roast sometimes every week. So we kind of do Thanksgiving.
Yeah. But are we thankful for it?
Yeah, I'm always thankful for a good roast. I mean, I had a chicken roast last week.
Yeah.
Pretty much Thanksgiving.
John, this is their 5th most read story on the website. Wow. You can tune into on movieburnerentertainment.org, folks.
People are liking my writing.
Yeah,
can I say?
It is, and listen, everyone likes box office, and we like talking about it when we used to do the box office chat show.
I didn't plagiarise this rate off of Forbes, I can show you.
The Hunger Games prequel dominated the domestic box office, raking an estimated $42 million from Wednesday to Sunday, including $28.8 million for the weekend. Released just before Thanksgiving, the film concluded the weekend with a domestic total nearing $100 million and global earnings of $197.3 million, boosted by an additional $26.2 million from overseas markets. In a surprising turn of events, Ridley Scott's latest historical epic, Napoleon, claimed the second spot, surpassing Wish. The film featuring Joaquin Phoenix debuted with an estimated $32.5 million over 5 days, including a $20.4 million for the weekend. Despite mixed reviews and a B cinema score, Napoleon exceeded expectations for an adult drama. The movie's global launch reached $78.8 million with an overseas opening of $46.3 million, securing the top spot internationally. This success marks another triumph for Apple Original Films, following Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon. Apple Original Films financed both projects. Must have been, collaborating with Sony. You wrote it, John. With Sony for global distribution and marketing on Napoleon's. You might want to check your facts. Wish an original.
I mean, it's
narrative.
A success as a movie. It's Martin Scorsese, but I mean financially.
This is the one, John, that I didn't know anything about this film. Wish, an original narrative without associated intellectual properties, secured the 3rd position, generating approximately $19.7 million over 3 days and $31.7 million over 5 days. Despite falling short of initial projections, the film's potential for a sustained run, similar to Encanto and Elemental, both good films, may aid its performance. Wish's opening alongside Trolls Band Together raises concerns about the family box office recovery from the ongoing pandemic.
Yeah, I don't know what I was havering on when I wrote that bit about Killers of the Flower Moon being a success. It was a success in terms of critical response. People loved it, but financially, $151.8 million worldwide off of, I think, a reported $250 million budget. Yeah. But it was successful for its output, just financially. But Stephen, you're always up against it as a director. If you're Martin Scorsese, for instance, and
you under the bus,
and you're wanting to go and make a fucking story about Native Americans and their treatment at the sort of early stages of the United States. I want to say, I don't know if it was as far back as that, but round about then. And you're spending $250 million on the budget, then you're right up against it. But staying like this is intriguing. That's why I wrote about it. I do like box office. Never seen a Hunger Games movie, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to sit right here and lay my cards on the fucking table. I've never seen a single Hunger Games movie. I know it was Jennifer, blank on her name, Lawrence. This prequel, I think it's a song of snakes and something, isn't it? I've actually got it up on the screen.
Yeah.
I obviously heard about this. We spoke about this before, I'm sure. I don't know if we spoke about it on an actual show, but we certainly spoke.
Box office,
the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It doesn't surprise me it's opened strongly, Stephen, despite the fact that I've not seen a single one. There is obviously a huge market out there who are very much a fan of the Hunger Game movies and indeed the actual novels.
Yeah.
You put something semi-coherent out, under that sort of IP, it's going to make money. It just is. But I mean, that's impressive. Wednesday to Sunday, it is a holiday, so it's not. I mean, you could see, you can skew these things against the Marvel movies from 5 years ago, or Avatar, or some other behemoth with legs, Jurassic World back in the day, and say, oh, it's not impressive. Look at that. These films made $300 million, but it's a prequel to a hugely successful franchise. It's a holiday weekend, I think. I think Thanksgiving's is a holiday weekend.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
That's why Black Friday's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not bad. It's decent money.
Yeah.
As for Napoleon, I mean, Stephen, I'm worried about that film. I've still not went to see it. I says initially when reading the reviews, I'm not going to listen to the reviews. I think I'll love this film. I've watched Jeremy Jans. He says it's coherent. It's actually decent.
Yeah.
It's silly in parts. It's almost like Braveheart, but Napoleon Bonaparte. But that B- cinema score is fucking horrendous, Stephen. It doesn't look bad. B-, that's quite high. That is really bad. Really bad. Like an A-, B+ is horrific, but I'm B-, and that's not your critical people coming out who've maybe got some ulterior motive against Ridley Scott or something because he's hurt their feelings.
Or perhaps maybe they're historians.
Yeah, just possibly.
Like made up nonsense.
But that's regular audience scores who are rating it straight out the theatres, so that's damning, man. That is not phenomenal, and it really surprises me with Ridley. With that cast, Vanessa Kirby, Joaquin Phoenix, that's terrifying, that cinema score.
I will still watch it.
But it's good money. It's made good money.
You know how I'm not the biggest fan of Braveheart, but anytime it's on TV, I'll just watch it, just because...
but Braveheart's got a special place close to a Scottish person's heart.
I'm not really that patriotic in that sense, but it's just something, it's fantasy, and it's something about that, and visually it's good to look at as well. And when I saw the trailer for Napoleon, I thought the same. I thought this looks a nice looking film, and some great action sequences in there as well. And Joaquin Phoenix is in it, and I know he's not the issue. He will not be the issue in this film. I think it's more about to do with obviously the story and the portrayal. Not the performance. Humor. The portrayal and performance are two different things.
I think it's the humour as well. They were poking fun at the sort of humour and his height, Napoleon's height, just constant references, and people are getting ticked off with that. I've seen the historians, incidentally. They can go and fuck themselves. Who cares, man? We've not got 10 hours, 12 hours in film format to tell Napoleon's story, shot for shot, with perfect sort of historical accuracy. That's not the way it works in a film. It's a 2.5 hour, 3 hour film. You've got to make artistic. Yeah.
John, Wish.
Take artistic licence.
Do you know much about Wish at
it's
all?
The new Disney.
Yeah.
I don't think is it Pixar? I don't know. It's certainly a Disney animated movie though. Yeah. I think it's a young black girl, and it is. It's an original narrative, Stephen, as I have says there.
Yeah.
Which is always good to see with these animated shows, and it's good to see Disney showcasing different ethnic backgrounds and whatnot, because we have had comments on this channel saying that why don't they go and tell original stories with people from minority backgrounds instead of taking our characters, Snow White, wink wink, I'm doing a Brian Lemond wink there, and making it all about diversity. Well, they fucking do that, bitch.
Plays Snow White, Rachel
Ziegler. Yeah. She's fucking half Polish.
There's someone who keeps commenting on our channel who's like an absolute raging hard-on for this.
Yeah, she doesn't care, mate. She doesn't know who you are.
Care about you.
She doesn't give a shit. She's an actress. She's making money doing it. Yeah. So
I don't know too much about this. I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's Asha. Falls a star. Well, she's on a star. Gets a more direct answer than she bargained for when a troublemaking star comes down from the sky to join her. It's a classic sort of Disney animated movie, Stephen. It's not an amazing rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
The actual visuals look very traditional.
They do. They look like sort of original Aladdin and things like that.
I was going to say early 90s animated.
Yeah.
Looks
it is. It's definitely just a Disney original. It's not Pixar. But I mean, look, Stephen, I commend Disney for doing these kind of things. Look at the cast, unbelievable. Yeah. Alan Tudyk, we know he's great at voice acting. K2SO.
Yeah.
Chris Pine, brilliant voice. He's got a really good cast,
Evan Peters,
man. Evan Peters is in there. I'm sure some of these other people were. I mean, Ariana DeBose, that was her. It was in West Side Story, wasn't it? In the Spielberg remake. So it's got a great cast, man. I hope it succeeds. I want to see these original sort of concepts, certainly from Disney, doing very well.
Yeah.
Because after all, I'm a Disney shell, aren't I? So I'll just come right out and say I hope every Disney film succeeds and it riles the the haters out there. Anything that makes them deeply unhappy and crying into their enormous pills every night, then it fucking warms my cockles.
But I mean, obviously, your article's very detailed about other films, John.
Oh yeah.
Which we'll not get into. You can read it obviously on our website at Movieburner.
I mean, Thanksgiving Steam's an interesting one.
Yeah.
We reacted to the trailer, didn't we? And it looked quite violent. It looked great. I like some of the shots, certainly. First person shots coming down corridors and the killers chasing and swiping and slashing with this axe. That looked an intriguing one, but I don't know. I mean, that's in America. It's not phenomenal money. 24 million over a 10-day domestic total is not great for a horror film in the United States. That's the kind of money you'd see for a sort of obscure non-franchise horror film in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's the type of business they kind of do over here. Even Halloween.
Yeah, I think it's
really
just
do well over here.
I get the film's called Thanksgiving and it has to come out then.
Yeah.
But slasher films are traditionally at Halloween.
Yeah.
You know, I think they've just tried something different, haven't they?
And again, I commend it. It's an original sort of concept.
Yeah.
I don't know what the actual ratings are for that film. It may be decent. I'm kind of hoping it is because I like the look of it.
Yeah.
And Lord knows we need an interesting original sort of slasher horror movie or franchise because there's only so much Michael Myers we can be mining off of. Yeah, and at 18, so I respect that going 18. Not a lot of franchises or studios are making 18. It's Eli Roth again, Stephen, who was I just speaking about. Guy always places his gonads on the table and says, have at it. And I respect it. This guy knows how to make horror, by the way.
Yeah.
7 out of 10 is decent. That's a good foundation for a slasher. So we could get a new franchise here if he survives the killer. And even if he doesn't, he can come back anyway. Look at Halloween.
Exactly.
Let's just keep bringing Michael Myers back. Again, he get decapitated. Oh, no, that's fine. He's grew a new head. He's back again. Fucking hell.
Anyway.